This is the only cough remedy you need. It's cough season. Everyone's sick, searching for some relief. And what I'm about to show you is the best natural cough remedy. Why natural? Because studies show that honey is way more effective than any syrup, drops, or sprays. So here's a simple honey-based recipe that ramps up the healing properties. All you need is a glass jar. Raw honey, it's packed with anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial compounds, an onion, and garlic, both of which have been used for centuries for their medicinal germ-fighting and immune-boosting properties. We're simply going to layer the honey with the onion and garlic. Let it sit on your counter for about 24 hours, and a potent cough-fighting syrup will form. Take a spoonful as needed and watch the hacking and phlegm subside. Not working? Then it's a sign your cough may be caused by internal inflammation, and for that, you need an entirely different solution.
This stop coughing method saved my mom's life. So last winter, my mom developed this really terrible cough. We thought that it would pass, but it didn't go away, and none of the regular stuff was helping. Even the doctors were stumped. The coughing fits left her exhausted, achy, and irritated. She couldn't sleep, she was embarrassed to leave the house because of the dirty looks people gave her, and she was getting depressed. It was really hard to watch, and that's when we had a real-life miracle. I was scrolling online, and a video popped up on my feed titled, "End Your Chronic Cough." Normally, I'd press skip, but because of my mom, I actually watched it. This Ivy League doctor said that the root cause isn't in the lungs or throat like everyone thinks it is. It's actually a nervous system glitch, and if it's ignored, it can lead to much more serious issues. And he showed an easy way to reset the cough reflex. I was skeptical, but my mom was game to try it, and wow. 2 weeks later, silence. No more coughing. It's now been over a year, and my mom is still cough-free, and I have no doubt that watching that video saved my mom's life.
And there's a specific type of inflammation that could be the root cause of constantly having to clear our throats. It's called neurological inflammation. It may sound kind of silly, but what organ controls the entire body? Yep, the brain. The brain acts as the commander-in-chief for the body's nervous system. It receives signals from sensory organs, outputs information to the muscles, and protects the body in the event of illness and injury. That's why when there's a potential health risk with the throat, the brain tells the body to produce phlegm in an effort to stop the infection from getting worse. And the constant clearing of annoying, stubborn phlegm in the throat, that's the brain trying to alert the body that something is wrong. But neurological inflammation is keeping the brain's natural healing powers caged. Fortunately, there is a way to break the brain free. Here's New York Times best-selling author and the Chief Research Director of SANESolution, Jonathan Baylor of SANESolutions, with more on this fascinating discovery.
Could these cute baby girls be the key to ending your embarrassing throat phlegm, coughing, and throat clearing? And what if the same baby vitamin I created to save my unborn daughter's brain got rid of your phlegm and coughing forever? I know it sounds crazy, but hundreds of thousands of people over 50 are already proving it, and it's been all over the news. Imagine no more uncontrollable coughing and hacking, no more shaming stares in public from people who think you're going to infect them, and no more gross spitting out phlegm in the morning. If you are one of the millions of people who suffer from constant coughing and throat phlegm, then it's important to know the true cause and the real solution. What is it? Well, before you see how to leave the phlegm and coughing behind for good, it's important to know that they are often symptoms of something much worse. For example, imagine if the most severe brain problems started in your throat. Or imagine if phlegm was linked to debilitating memory problems. Top doctors now know that coughing and phlegm are linked to a nutrient deficiency in your brain, which can lead to memory loss, low energy, weight gain, brain fog, trouble focusing, mood swings, depression, and anxiety. How is this possible? Well, it turns out that a coughing and phlegm-related nutrient deficiency in your brain causes it to become inflamed, or what many doctors call brain fire. So if you're worried about any of these brain issues I just mentioned, then keep watching so you can protect yourself from them while turning your brain fire off to finally end your embarrassing cough. The best part is fixing this coughing and phlegm-related fire and nutrient deficiency in your brain only takes 10 seconds with your morning coffee or tea.
I woke up one day and the phlegm in my throat was gone. All this time, clearing my throat, which felt like 100 times a day. Embarrassing my family at restaurants, wondering if I had sinus issues, allergies, or even worse. The answer was not in my lungs or my throat, it was in my brain.
Since I have been doing this, my phlegm has all but disappeared.
This has saved my marriage, and I could not handle my husband's coughing and gagging anymore. It's finally gone.
My wife is so happy I got rid of my phlegm and coughing. We can finally go out in public without getting embarrassed.
Before I explain how this brain nutrient deficiency and fire are the root cause of excessive throat clearing, go ahead and imagine a life without phlegm. Travel can finally take off without the cough. You can breathe easy because activities are more fun and breezy. You can sleep soundly and your partner will be cheering without the morning throat clearing. Plus, dinner with friends is more enjoyable without the phlegm. You are about to discover the quick and easy way to fight phlegm and banish excessive coughing, all while protecting your precious brain, improving your memory, and lifting your mood. Finally, get back to enjoying dinner with friends, quiet mornings, and being out in public and traveling without the dirty looks. And look, I get how crazy all of this can sound. Brain nutrient deficiency? Inflammation? Ending the cough by turning the brain fire off? What's going on here? The truth is, with so many lies and scams around, you're smart to be skeptical. My first New York Times bestseller was called The Calorie Myth, so I know about fighting lies. But when you see the following medical facts, success stories, and finally experience life without the embarrassing cough, you will know this is the absolute truth. I personally guarantee this will be the key for breaking free from this embarrassing issue because you will finally solve the root, brain-based cause of your throat phlegm. Now, before I pull back the curtain, it's important for you to know that this quantum leap in brain health is supported by the latest research and tens of thousands of success stories. This is the real McCoy, as they used to say in the Westerns, and I'm going to prove it to you right now. Hi, my name is Jonathan Baylor, and if you haven't already heard of me, you deserve to know why it's me here with you now, because there's just too many health lies being fed to you from unqualified sources. Over the past 21 years, I became a New York Times best-selling author in the health category, registered 26 patents while collaborating with Microsoft to build the entire field of wellness engineering from scratch, founded SANEMD to provide truly breakthrough nutraceuticals to solve the toughest health issues like throat phlegm, and in 2021, I helped revive the Miss America organization after the pandemic nearly killed it by refocusing its mission to providing scholarships to brilliant women based on true health, not just being skinny. And my proudest achievement is being a dad to Avia and Kira and helping to save the life of my wife of 15 years, Angela. In fact, what I am about to reveal to you started as a prenatal baby vitamin from my wife Angela while Avia was in the womb. Now that you know who I am and why I'm passionate about helping you, let's talk about the real cause and solution to excessive phlegm and throat clearing. So where does excessive phlegm start? Surprisingly, it does not start in your lungs, your throat, or even your sinuses. It starts in your brain. See, phlegm is your body's way of protecting you from that fire or inflammation in your brain that I mentioned earlier. In other words, throat phlegm and coughing are the ways your inflamed brain protects itself when it's deficient in certain key nutrients. So it makes sense that the quickest way to get rid of your phlegm and cough is to turn your brain fire off by providing your brain with the nutrients it's deficient in. Specifically, there are 8 nutrients that your brain is likely deficient in. Show us how to use the same nutrients to decrease that brain inflammation causing your cough and phlegm. Plus, you'll see how these same 8 nutrients also help to reduce the risk of mental problems in people over the age of 50. And remember, this isn't just about phlegm. Doctors now know that these embarrassing issues are often symptoms of something much worse. In fact, they could be the first signal that a deadly and debilitating diagnosis is just around the corner. Why? Well, let's go back to that brain fire issue we just covered. Think of excessive phlegm and coughing like a fire alarm for your brain. Where there is smoke, there's probably fire. And when there's constant coughing and phlegm, there's probably a brain fire or brain inflammation. And look, I bet you'd agree that you don't need $50,000 worth of medical tests to tell you that your brain being on fire is going to cause major problems. And we're talking about the worst of the worst. Memory loss, dementia, even full-blown Alzheimer's. Being deficient in these 8 brain nutrients have been proven in countless studies to spell trouble for your memory and brain function. As you can see, this is about much more than just fixing your phlegm. It's about protecting what makes you, your brain, and your memories. And you do it with a 10-second ritual along with your morning coffee or tea. And that's why I'm so excited to share it with you now. Discovering this breakthrough all began while my wife Angela and I were trying and failing to conceive our first daughter, Avia. See, the same nutrient deficiency that causes your brain fire and then your coughing and phlegm are the exact same nutrients which are essential for healthy brain development during pregnancy. So after their life-threatening health scare, I found research revealing the 8 specific nutrients needed to heal the brain of my pregnant wife and unborn daughter. And it turns out, these same 8 nutrients are what you need to get rid of your cough by turning your brain fire off. Now remember that my pregnant wife and unborn daughter's lives were on the line, so I was not going to just grab any shady China-made supplements off the internet. Only the safest, most clinically potent ingredients would be acceptable. So I found the highest quality suppliers for the safest and most potent versions of these nutrients. And since my company already specializes in cutting-edge nutraceutical formulas, I had these carefully selected raw ingredients shipped to our manufacturer to have it combined in their state-of-the-art FDA-inspected facility. Within days of taking it, my wife was so much better and we couldn't believe it. In fact, she felt such an impressive improvement in brain function. In just a few weeks, we joked how it was the cure to baby brain that so many women suffer from during pregnancy. She felt sharper, more energized, and was even performing better at work. But here's where things got weird, and how I discovered this baby vitamin was also a solution for excessive phlegm and throat clearing. See, even for a healthy younger man in my 40s, I have always suffered from an incredible amount of extra phlegm and coughing. Waking up in the morning, I sounded twice my age, and it got worse every year. On top of that, my brain seemed less and less able to focus and remember things, so I decided to take this baby vitamin for myself, and my only regret was that I had not been taking it for the last 10 years. Once these clinically proven nutrients were combined in the correct doses and using the highest quality sources, something amazing happened. Nutritional synergy. Week after week, I noticed not only better brain performance, but my phlegm virtually disappeared. So after experiencing these weird and dramatic results for myself, I dug into the research again to try to figure out why taking this baby vitamin was somehow helping to clear up the phlegm I had struggled with for years. What I found surprised me, but it all really made perfect sense once I started connecting the dots. So how exactly did this baby vitamin help to put out my brain fire and reduce my phlegm? Here's a quick recap of what I discovered. As I mentioned, there are 8 nutrients that doctors agree are the key to better brain health and a life free from excessive phlegm. Number 1, citicoline sodium. In a Harvard Medical School study, citicoline sodium improved frontal lobe bioenergetics, which helped to fight the inflammation response in the brain. Citicoline sodium was also shown to positively reduce neurochemical inflammation while reversing age-related changes in the brain of older participants. Studies also showed an increase in neural tissue, keeping the brain healthy and helping to put out the brain fire. Number 2, omega-3s. In breakthrough studies, doctors found that omega-3 fatty acids, DHA and EPA, decreased mucus production and the inflammatory response in lung inflammation. The Lung Institute also found that omega-3s can help decrease the amount of inflammatory chemicals produced by the body, and this can help reduce lung inflammation and improve your ability to breathe while reducing phlegm. Number 3, bioactive folate. Folate's ability to protect us from mental problems and even help us to age backward is proven in dozens of studies. And doctors even found that high levels of folate in the body is associated with better lung function. But there's a problem. Many people are unable to absorb folate. Why? Due to a genetic mutation impacting many of us, we can no longer produce the enzyme MTHFR to absorb folate. Even worse, folate is nearly impossible to get in effective amounts from diet alone. That is why for my baby vitamin, I found a new form of patented folate with 7 times better bioavailability. It's simply the only effective way to get the powerful brain-boosting power of folate to actually work in your brain. Number 4, acetyl L-carnitine. Acetyl L-carnitine is incredibly important in improving memory and brain health. It's a powerful antioxidant and can pass through the blood-brain barrier where it supports healthy blood flow to the brain, better memory, mood, cognition, and learning. All critical to putting out the brain fire and turning off your cough. Number 5, vitamin D. We all know vitamin D is the sunshine nutrient. Proven to boost your mood, but it also is great at helping to put out your brain fire due to its natural anti-inflammatory properties, which help reduce inflammation of your brain's mucous membranes. Again, less brain inflammation equals less throat phlegm. Number 6, L-carnitine. In a 2007 study in people over 100 years old, L-carnitine reduced total fat mass, increased lean muscle, decreased mental fatigue, and improved cognitive function. So not only did it help to put out the brain fire, it can even help you to lose weight. Number 7, bioavailable CoQ10. Another well-known brain nutrient critical for addressing the brain fire is CoQ10. And I found a new patented breakthrough form of CoQ10 that has 100% bioavailability and 24-hour time release benefits. This means that 100% of the nutrient reaches your bloodstream, unlike most other oral supplements that absorb just a fraction of that. That means it's 3 times more effective than other forms of CoQ10 found on store shelves. Finally, number 8, Genema sylvestre leaf extract. I added this to the formula due to its therapeutic impact on insulin because out-of-control insulin and glucose levels can negatively affect mental health, and for its ability to increase your body's absorption of the carnitine in the formula. One by one, these are powerhouse brain fire battling nutrients, but by putting them together in the correct doses, we unlocked the power of nutritional synergy, and the results were jaw-dropping. Now, you may be thinking, why not just go online and grab these as individual supplements? The short answer is you can't. The potent and patented forms of these life-saving nutrients that I found for my pregnant wife and unborn daughter simply aren't available on store shelves or consumer websites. So I called our trusted manufacturer and ordered a small test batch for family, friends, and our most loyal customers. I had high hopes, but was still blown away by the amazing feedback. It started with just a few messages on Facebook, and then the floodgates opened up and I was getting calls, emails, and texts from everyone who I had sent the test products to, and they were astonished. Our customer service team, family members, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, many well into their 50s, 60s, and 70s. In just weeks, everyone I talked to reported dramatic results along with breaking free from their coughing and phlegm. A better memory, a brighter mood, a sharper mind with a better ability to focus on important tasks, and of course, not having to embarrass themselves in public anymore with that disgusting throat clearing. Because of this clear proof, in the real world, that was the moment I knew I had to share this incredible breakthrough. We had discovered the true solution to target throat phlegm and excessive throat clearing, and it all starts in your brain. You simply cannot get rid of your phlegm until you fix the nutrient deficiency and put out the fire in your brain and turn on your body's natural ability to reduce the phlegm. I'll shout it from the rooftops if I have to. To fix your cough, simply turn your brain fire off. No matter how long you've struggled up until today, by putting out the fire in your brain, you will experience a life free from the embarrassment of phlegm. Now it's your turn to break free. I am honored to present Vitae, the first and only safe, natural, synergistic formula that targets and fixes the root cause of excessive phlegm and coughing in the brain. It's the only scientifically proven method that will let you finally enjoy life as one of those lucky folks who are not hacking up a lung every morning.
My mind is so much clearer and less foggy. I finally got my youthful energy back.
I got my husband on it now, and he's not constantly clearing his throat anymore.
My friend told me about Vitae, and I haven't looked back since.
It's not just my mind that's clearer. It's also all the phlegm that was in the back of my throat is clear it away. And for my husband, too.
Now you can boost your brain, live your best life, and relieve excessive phlegm. Vitae is the world's first ever clinically proven brain-boosting anti-phlegm formula made to help put out your brain fire that doctors call a hidden epidemic because up to 90% of people are deficient in these nutrients. The proprietary Vitae formula combines pharmaceutical-grade and patented forms of 8 highly studied nutrients that together, in the correct doses found in Vitae, are your shortcut to not only better brain health, but less phlegm and coughing. Simply take Vitae with your morning coffee or tea, and these 8 nutrients will allow you to experience dramatic relief so you can stop your cough by turning your brain fire off. You will experience incredible phlegm-fighting results, all while you boost your energy, lift your mood, decrease stress, and improve brain function. The hundreds of thousands of men and women who are already enjoying this formula will be the first to tell you they not only have less coughing and phlegm, but enjoy an all-day brain boost, more energy, better moods, and the confidence to go out in public. We've partnered with the top minds in science to create a 100% safe, natural, and effective formula that really works. Vitae is non-GMO, gluten-free, with no additives, coloring, stimulants, or fillers, and most importantly, 100% natural. Just the highest quality, most potent formula ever made available to the general public, all with 0 side effects other than helping to boost brain power and relieve the coughing and phlegm. Vitae is made in the USA at a GMP-certified and FDA-registered facility with regular inspections for top-of-the-line quality. We verify ingredient safety, ensure proper ingredient potency, and test purity and quality at multiple steps throughout the process. Plus, every batch is tested and confirmed through independent third-party labs for potency and safety. Look, how much would it be worth to leave behind the embarrassment of all that gunk in your throat? Really, what is it worth to finally quiet the cough and reduce the phlegm? You get the brain-boosting benefits of the 8 clinically proven ingredients in Vitae, all for one low price. Go ahead, close your eyes, imagine what it'll feel like. Never having to even think about that embarrassing cough and phlegm again. Can you even put a dollar amount on living a life without the constant frustration of phlegm? Now you can look forward to enjoying dinners out and mornings free of phlegm, movies on the big screen, and date night at the theater. After the amazing results our friends and family have enjoyed, and the incredible impact we saw in our test group, I felt a calling from the Almighty to ensure this incredible discovery was available to every single person who has ever struggled with coughing and phlegm. Because of this, we are not going to be charging $149 per bottle like our supplier told us to. Sadly, just like everything, the cost of the ingredients has risen so much that we will be forced to raise the price of Vitae in the next few weeks to $97 per bottle, just to pay our amazing staff. So even though I will be forced to charge a minimum of $97 per bottle of Vitae in the future, you won't have to pay that if you order today. Right now, if you take action today, you can get a bottle of Vitae for a simple, one-time investment of just $49. Yes, just $49. Now, before you order, it's important to know that the research shows it's best to take Vitae in the morning for at least 90 days to experience these life-changing results, and to ensure you reduce the phlegm as fast as possible. Remember, you are working to fix the root cause, to finally put out the fire in your brain. And while that takes a little time, I promise you, the wait is worth it. The science is crystal clear. You will enjoy dramatic results the longer and more consistently you take Vitae. So I'm going to provide you with a special opportunity to secure a 6-bottle supply at a massive discount. Now, sadly, I could only guarantee this incredibly low price today, and only until we run out of the current inventory. Trust me when I say that finding a steady, safe, and reliable supply of these brain health nutrients has been a full-time job. And of course, just like everything else these days, our suppliers are raising prices across the board on us. That, on top of the unexpected demand for our 3- and 6-bottle savings bundles, means we're running out of inventory fast. Please, if the savings bundles are still available below, I want you to secure your own supply so you can join the Phlegm-Free Club, just like millions of others. Plus, you need to know this is the absolute lowest price you will ever find for Vitae, and once our current stock is gone, we will sadly be forced to raise prices. And that's only if the ingredients are available for our next shipment. And I promise there are no subscriptions, auto shipments, hidden fees, or unexpected charges. The only thing you'll find on this page is a simple one-time payment option that is clear and honest. I highly recommend you stock up today for 2 important reasons. First, the research is clear that the absolute best results from Vitae come from using it for at least 3 months. Second, Vitae has proven to be so popular and the ingredients are so hard to find that there is no guarantee how long this current batch will last. Now below this video, you will see 3 savings bundles. Just click or tap on your selection and you will be redirected to our SSL secured order page. Just fill in your information, click the Pay Now button on the 100% secure order form, and we will rush your order to you. I am so excited for you to experience the fastest and easiest way to boost brain health and live a life free of phlegm. But it's not enough to just say the words. I am going to stand behind our product and your success 100% and take all the risk for you to try Vitae today with our full 90-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee. I want this to be a no-brainer for you. So order today, enjoy the results for yourself, and if for any reason you don't love Vitae, and if you are not astonished by the results, simply contact our caring customer support team for a full refund. If Vitae is simply not the best investment you have ever made for your health, and you don't love the results, we will issue a quick and easy refund. No questions asked, just a prompt and friendly refund of your money. There is simply no better solution than Vitae to boost brain health and address the underlying cause of your embarrassing phlegm and coughing, all while helping your brain perform at its best, lifting your mood, and boosting your memory and energy. You only have 2 options right now. You can close this page and continue living with the frustration of coughing and phlegm. You can continue to embarrass yourself and your loved ones. And you can continue to worry about a devastating diagnosis in your future. Or you can take action today by taking control of your brain health and ordering Vitae. Put out the brain fire, put a stop to excessive phlegm, and enjoy a life free from the cough. Enjoy dinner with friends, quiet mornings without waking up the whole house, and being out in public and traveling without the dirty looks. Today you have a choice. Do you want to stay stuck with the phlegm for the rest of your life? Or take hold of the Vitae solution and finally break free? Now is your time to say yes to Vitae and begin the journey to not only better brain health, but less phlegm and coughing. Just select your money savings bundle below and take advantage of this limited time discount before we run out. And of course, you are always protected by our 100% satisfaction money back guarantee. So please act now before we run out of stock.
It's basically risk-free, so nobody needs to have memory problems or brain fog ruin their lives. Try it.
I see hundreds of people a month suffering from excess throat phlegm. I've never seen something help so quickly and completely like Vitae.
I was skeptical at first, but there are no questions asked. 1-year money-back guarantee and thousands of positive reviews made me want to give it a shot.